So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know I appreciate having you here. Stick around for today's video. It's another rant. Right, now before I get into the main crux of this rant, because it's nothing to do with what I'm about to say, this is just an extra rant, is why do people do things wrong and then look at you or try and blame you for when they've done something wrong? Hey? What? What, to go right on the roundabout? I was going the way the indicator said. It was right, mate. Alright. F you, mate. I mean, is it that hard to hold your hand up and say, sorry, mate, I made a mistake? It's not, is it? We all make mistakes. Just hold your hand up and accept it. But that's not the main reason for this rant. My rant has nothing to do with vehicles, biking or anything. It is in fact supermarkets. I know I can tell you on the edge of your seats, this is an exciting one. A rant about supermarkets. I can hardly wait, I can hear you say that. I know you're going to pause this video right here, go and grab yourself some popcorn, crack open a beer because this one's exciting. A rant about supermarkets, what the f***? And it is, well, it's not about supermarkets, it's about people in supermarkets. And there is various levels to my annoyance of people in supermarkets. I shall get to the final one, which really does bug me. But to build up to that, you need to get into my mind a little bit. Now, I shop like a man. And by that, I mean I go in and get exactly what I want and I leave. I don't browse. You can't browse supermarkets. It's not a clothes shop, it's not a car shop. There is no browsing to be had. And another tip is don't ever go to a supermarket hungry, because you come out with all sorts of shit. That's right, packets of donuts, crisps, stuff you never wanted to eat in the first place, but you have 10 times more of it than you actually could eat anyway. So never go to the supermarket hungry. That's a tip, that's not a rant, just in case you didn't know the difference. Right, so yeah, the rant. And number one is people with no peripheral vision, that they can't see anything around them apart from what they are actually looking at. You know who you are, the trolley dwellers that block up all the aisles, standing there trying to decide between the cheap beans or the expensive beans. You take about 6 hours just staring at them like, I don't know, like it's the last thing on earth. Should I have the cheap beans? Should I have the expensive beans? Just buy some beans and let us all look at the shelves with you. I mean, I could stand next to people for literally 5 minutes and they won't even know I'm there. I'm 6'2", I'm 17 stone. It's not as if I'm hard to miss. Maybe because I'm a biker, I tend to sort of like see out the corners of my eyes and actually use my eyes for what they were designed for. And I can see people next to me. If someone's standing next to me for about 10 seconds, I'm like, oh, sorry, mate, were you after something? And they go, oh yeah, I just want to get a tin of beans. And you're like, no problem, take your tin of beans. But no, not these people. All they do is just stand staring at shelves for hours on end. With that look on their face, how did my life come to this? Why is my life so dull that I have to spend hours in a supermarket looking at beans? Anyway, they're annoying, yes, because inevitably I want to get to whatever they're looking at, but they don't move, they just stand there, and when you say excuse me, they look at you like you've just punched their child in the face. And then there's the chatters. You meet your friend in a supermarket, you both got trolleys, and you meet head to head and have a chat, block up the whole bloody aisle while you're having a chat. And God forbid anyone asks you to move. Can you move your trolley, please, because I need to get through? You get the dirtiest look on the planet. Again, look like I'm about to slap your child in the face. Well, maybe that's what it needs, because it's standing up in the trolley. I mean, come on, the trolleys have seats. Why is your child standing up in the trolley with his dirty feet? People put food in there. You don't take your child home and stick him on the worktop feet first, do you? I don't know, maybe you do. Anyway, stop that shit. You can have a chat by all means, but please leave us a little pathway. Now, my main pain in the backside when it comes to supermarket is the self-serve aisle, the baskets only aisle. And do you see what I said there? Baskets only. People that use trolleys in the basket aisle. What are you doing? Stop it. And I don't mean people that are old or less able that need to use the trolleys. They're fine. Knock yourselves out. Go and use the trolleys. You know those little ones where you fill the top up and you go and use that? Not a problem at all. I will help you push the trolley. I'm talking about you lazy bastards that can't be bothered to queue with the other greedy people that have their shopping trolleys full to the brim at the tills. I mean, there was a guy the other day and he had literally a trolley full of cans of beer. That's all it had in it, beer. And he was in front of me. Well, he was in front of me. All I did was just walk in front of him with my basket and stood there. And he said to me, "Excuse me." I went, "Yeah." He went, "I was in the queue." I went, "Not for this queue, you weren't. You've got a trolley, mate. This is for baskets only." "Oh, but the queues are too long there." Do I care? No. Go in the queue with the other numpties. I pointed to the sign. There's even a sign. You don't even have to be able to read. There's even a sign, baskets only. It's got a picture of a basket. It's not rocket science. So anyway, after a little bit of an argument, he went and joined the queue with the other numpties. And here's the biggest one. This one, I don't know why it winds me up. I don't know why anything winds me up, to be honest. It's probably because I'm impatient. That's what it is. I'm impatient. But this one, oh my God, it winds me up more than anything else in a supermarket. And that is the people at the self-serve tills, the basket ones, with a basket that bring their own bags. Not a problem. I bring my own bag. That's not the problem. Everyone can bring their own bag. Please do bring your own bag. That's the point of having to pay stupid amounts of money for carrier bags that you bring your own. That's not the problem. The problem is you put your bag on the side. I'm not talking about those big shopping bags that you can't actually fit on to the side or the trolleys. What I'm talking about is normal carrier bags. You put the bag down, open it up, but when you scan your food and your stuff, you put it next to the bag. What the f are you doing? Why are you putting your stuff next to the bag when you've already got a bag on the scales ready for the stuff to go in? You put it all next to it, pile it up, you pay for your goods, then you start loading your bag. You're holding the bloody queue up. It's not difficult to put the stuff in the bag as you go. Surely it's not that difficult. You don't need a degree in bagology. You just need to scan your stuff, put it in the bag. And if you've got a certain order where you put it in the bag, no problem. Just scan it in that bloody order. Right, so that's about the end of this video. I got a little bit heated there, more than I probably should have over supermarket baskets and trolleys, but that's the way it goes. It wouldn't be a rant if I didn't get upset. Anyway, leave your comments in the comments section below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Do you like these rants? Shall I keep them coming? Because I've got a few. I'm a miserable bastard, you know. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to do all those things you need to do. I shall see you on the next one. You know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get